Rich Dad, Poor Dad is one of the most influential personal finance books of all time, authored by Robert T. Kiyosaki. First published in 1997, it challenges conventional financial wisdom and offers a new perspective on money, wealth, and education. The book is a semi-autobiographical narrative that contrasts the financial philosophies of two influential figures in the author's life: his biological father, Poor Dad, and the father of his best friend, Rich Dad. Through their differing views, Kiyosaki explores the concepts of financial independence, wealth building, and the importance of financial education. The Two Dads, Rich Dad versus Poor Dad. The book is structured around the lessons Kiyosaki learned from his two dads. Poor Dad. Kiyosaki's biological father was highly educated with a PhD, working as the head of education in Hawaii. Despite his academic success, he struggled financially. He believed in the traditional route to success: go to school, get good grades, and find a stable job with benefits. His mantra was, work hard and climb the corporate ladder. Poor Dad valued job security, pension plans, and a comfortable life provided by a steady paycheck. Rich Dad. In contrast, Rich Dad, who was the father of Kiyosaki's best friend, was a successful entrepreneur who did not have a college degree but was wealthy and financially savvy. He believed in the power of investing, entrepreneurship, and financial education. His advice was to make money work for you and to build assets that generate income. Rich Dad focused on financial independence and encouraged Kiyosaki to think beyond the confines of traditional employment. The importance of financial education. A central theme of Rich Dad, Poor Dad is the idea that traditional education does not prepare individuals for financial success. According to Kiyosaki, schools teach students how to be good employees, but do not teach them how to manage money or achieve financial independence. Rich Dad emphasized the importance of financial literacy, understanding how money works, how to invest it, and how to manage it. He taught Kiyosaki that financial education is the foundation of wealth building. This involves understanding key concepts such as assets, liabilities, income, and expenses. Assets versus liabilities. One of the book's most important lessons is the distinction between assets and liabilities. Assets. According to Kiyosaki, assets are things that put money in your pocket. These can include investments like stocks, bonds, real estate, and businesses that generate positive cash flow. Rich Dad stressed the importance of acquiring assets that would continue to grow in value and produce income over time. Liabilities. Liabilities, on the other hand, are things that take money out of your pocket. This can include mortgages, car loans, credit card debt, and any other expenses that do not generate income. Kiyosaki argues that many people mistakenly think of liabilities, such as a house or car, as assets, but in reality, these often drain financial resources. Rich Dad taught Kiyosaki that the path to wealth lies in increasing your assets and minimizing your liabilities. The more assets you acquire, the more income you can generate, which can be reinvested to acquire even more assets, creating a cycle of wealth building. The rat race. Kiyosaki introduces the concept of the rat race to describe the cycle in which many people find themselves trapped. The rat race is the endless cycle of earning a paycheck, paying bills, and never getting ahead financially. Many individuals spend their lives working for money, rather than having money work for them. Poor Dad was stuck in the rat race because he relied on his job for income and had little to no passive income streams. Despite his education and hard work, he struggled financially because he was dependent on a single source of income. Rich Dad, on the other hand, understood the importance of breaking free from the rat race by creating multiple streams of income through investments and business ventures. He believed that true financial freedom comes when your assets generate enough income to cover your expenses, allowing you to live without relying on a paycheck. Mindset and attitude towards money. Rich Dad, Poor Dad emphasizes that one's mindset and attitude towards money are crucial determinants of financial success. Kiyosaki describes how Poor Dad had a scarcity mindset, often saying things like, "We can't afford that," or "money is the root of all evil." This mindset kept him focused on what he didn't have, limiting his ability to see opportunities for wealth creation. In contrast, Rich Dad had an abundance mindset. He would say, "How can we afford that?" or "Money is a tool for freedom." This approach encouraged Kiyosaki to think creatively and look for opportunities to grow his wealth. Rich Dad believed that money itself isn't good or bad. It's how you use it that matters. He taught Kiyosaki that having a positive and proactive attitude toward money can lead to financial opportunities. The importance of taking risks. Kiyosaki also highlights the importance of taking calculated risks in order to achieve financial success. Poor Dad believed in playing it safe, working hard, saving money, and avoiding risks. While this approach may provide security, it often limits the potential for wealth creation. Rich Dad, on the other hand, encouraged taking risks and learning from failures. He believed that mistakes are opportunities to learn and grow. He advised Kiyosaki to not be afraid of failure, but to see it as a stepping stone to success. According to Rich Dad, the key is to take smart risks by investing in assets, starting businesses, and continuously educating oneself. The value of entrepreneurship. Another significant lesson from Rich Dad is the value of entrepreneurship. He believed that being an employee limits your earning potential, as you are trading time for money. In contrast, owning a business allows you to leverage other people's time and efforts to create wealth. Rich Dad encouraged Kiyosaki to think like an entrepreneur, seeking out opportunities, creating value, and building businesses. He taught Kiyosaki that entrepreneurship is one of the most effective ways to achieve financial independence. By owning a business, you have more control over your income and the ability to scale your wealth. Overcoming obstacles to financial success. Kiyosaki identifies several obstacles that prevent people from achieving financial success. 1. Fear. Fear of losing money is one of the biggest obstacles to financial success. Many people are so afraid of making mistakes that they never take the necessary steps to improve their financial situation. Rich Dad taught Kiyosaki that it's essential to overcome this fear and take calculated risks. 2. Cynicism. Cynicism and doubt can prevent individuals from recognizing opportunities. People often talk themselves out of potential investments or business ventures because they focus on what could go wrong rather than what could go right. 3. Laziness. Kiyosaki argues that many people are financially lazy. They are not willing to put in the effort to educate themselves or take action to improve their financial situation. He suggests that financial laziness can be overcome by setting goals and being motivated by a desire for financial freedom. 4. Bad habits. Poor financial habits, such as overspending, accumulating debt, and not saving or investing, can keep people trapped in the rat race. Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of developing good financial habits, such as budgeting, saving, and investing in assets. 5. Arrogance. Arrogance, or thinking that you know everything, can prevent you from learning and growing financially. Kiyosaki stresses the importance of being open to new ideas and continuously educating oneself about money and investing. Taking action. Start now. One of the most important messages of Rich Dad, Poor Dad is the importance of taking action. Kiyosaki encourages readers to start their journey to financial independence as soon as possible, whether it's by investing in real estate, starting a side business, or simply educating oneself about money. The key is to start now. Kiyosaki suggests that waiting for the perfect time or opportunity is a common mistake. Instead, he advises starting small, learning from mistakes, and gradually building wealth over time. The earlier you start, the more time you have to grow your assets and achieve financial freedom. Rich Dad. Poor Dad is more than just a book about personal finance. It's a guide to changing your mindset about money and taking control of your financial future. Through the contrasting philosophies of his two dads, Robert Kiyosaki illustrates the importance of financial education, the power of investing, and the value of entrepreneurship. The book challenges traditional views on money and encourages readers to think differently about wealth and success. It emphasizes the importance of building assets, creating multiple streams of income, and continuously educating oneself about money. Kiyosaki's message is clear. Financial independence is achievable for anyone willing to learn, take risks, and take action. By adopting the principles taught by Rich Dad, you can break free from the rat race, build wealth, and live a life of financial